Greetings, Earthlings. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Always pleasantly most welcome here in the throne room of my father, King Emmanuel Charles Edwards. Yes, indeed, receive our praises, Dada, and don't know. All I just vouchsafed unto you, O Father, receive them, and do transport the goods through the Cadusa to the Selassie too, and Selassie went into the Cadusa Cadusan. Beg your pardon. All praises be. You don't know. It's just glitching out here, you know what I'm saying? It's just a judgment. All praises, glory be unto the Father, the Son, and the Holy Mother of Iration. As Jah was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be. Glory be to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Mother of creation. Heat, air, water, earth, sky, land, and sea. Four winds international. Glory the words, glory the power, glory the sounds. Eli, Mosai Selassie, Emperor Eli Selassie, Jehovah Jah, Rastafari. Yeah, man, Yel Mama Miga, I Empress, Menenai, Jahes, Yel her high, Yel her also high. Oh, Mother of Creation, blessed Coronation anniversary, happy 91st. Yes, happy 91st, man, give thanks. Yel them high, Yel them also high. Yes, Yo, the realms are so high, it's just glitching out here, so you don't know, just keep up. You know what I'm saying? Fix them glitches, patch them up, and you're done already now. We're in the judgment. Yeah. All praises be unto the Most High God. Today marks the 91st anniversary celebration of the Imperial Royal Coronation of our Imperial Majesties, His and Her Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile, King Selassie and Empress Menenai, King Alpha and Queen Omega. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I hear Rastafari. Zine, you don't know, hail him high, man. Lich Tafari, the little baby who was born to be God, born as God. You know what I'm saying? The Christ child, the God child, and then he transitioned into the Godhead. Emperor Haile Selassie Rastafari on this day in 1930. So we can say today is the physical birth of our Godhead in that man there, Rastafari. Yelimai. Yes, him who became the Godhead. You know what I'm saying? And then Mama Miga, born to be, so she was born as, the goddess of creation, but she had to go through the offices, so of course she's, the Christess child. The holy daughter of Zion, which would be Mary of Magdala in that generation. And then she went through the offices and transitioned into the office of Goddess Head. Zin, Empress Omega. You understand? So we hear them all so very high. Zin? Yes, indeed. And Tafari Makonnen, our Lich Tafari, is the biological son of the Messiah before him, who is Michael of Wallow, the King of Zion. Okay? And he's also the biological grandfather of Walata Georges, seen the daughter of St. George's, who is Michael the Archangel, who is Bob Marley, or Damian Marley, or Frederick Douglass of that generation. Yeah, him also high. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, what a blessed day. Hail to Jah, man. Yeah. Christ in his kingly character. Yes, indeed. He was the one that actually sat up on that throne as the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, because it was always prophesied that it would happen, because it happened in the days of old, in the days of our King David, our Bob Marley of that generation. You see what I'm saying? But it didn't last long. It did not last long. But those titles, King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, conquering land of the tribe of Judah, okay, is reserved for Ethiopian kings after the Ark of the Covenant was taken from Israel and brought to Ethiopia. Axum, that's where the Ark was brought. See? And the land of Israel at the time, because we know that we are wanderers in the earth, and wherever we set up shop, that is our Israel. That is our holy city. But the daughter of Zion, is Axum, Ethiopia, the first civilization. So the Israel, where our people settled at that time, was not that far from Ethiopia. This is why Solomon sent his army after the ark and the priests, Azariah and the other priests, who whisked the ark away. Okay? So what I'm saying is that, the fort of Magdala, which is in Ethiopia, this is where Emperor Tewodros, who is me, of that generation, do you remember the fort was besieged and it was captured? The British sent their troops there because Emperor Tewodros said he's going to seize Jerusalem and set the captives free. And he wanted Britain to take their troops out of his land. And he sent a letter to the queen, and the messengers never, or the porters, they never gave her the letter. And so he said, oh, it's like that? Okay. All right, then when I'm not letting these British soldiers go, then if it's like that, then. And then they invaded. At the fort of Magdala. So this is where the original Magdala is. This is where Mary Magdala the First was born. And it means tower. And Ethiopia, Axum, is where they erected the first towers. The first tower itself, the Tower of Babel, is there in Ethiopia today. Okay? The big granite slabs are there. Indeed. Now all praises be to Mama Land, Mount Zion. You know what I'm saying? Indeed. And hail to his and her imperial majesties. And we give thanks for this blessed day. One of the things, sir, me being homeless and shelterless in the earth could stop I from worshiping my king and my queen and judgmenting this world. I want him to know. Listen to me. The harder it gets for me is the more I judgment the world. You understand? The more this world rejects me is the more I'm going to judgment this world. And it's not no big surprise. It's not no big surprise to me. It might be a surprise to you. How is the Messiah homeless and shelterless? Yeah, well, the Bible says that he was a light unto the world, and he came into the world, and the world knew him not. See? And the Bible also says, you read your Bible, chapter 50, Isaiah, read chapter 32, no judge not hide, and I not hide, but when I came, no one answered. When I called, no one came. Do you understand what I'm saying? It was written. Okay? When I was hungry, who fed me? When I was naked, who clothed me? When I was shelterless, who gave me shelter? If I were hungry, I would not tell you. Do you understand? Because only too bad mind. Majority of mankind is too bad mind. Well, I send out the call. You don't know, and all who hear the call and have it in their power to help and don't help, but then I'm more judgment. Most natural. Most natural. So the Messiah is rejected by the world. So this Messiah that all these Christians claim that they worship is some unseen, dead God that's in the sky somewhere, and they're saying he's coming, but in their hearts they know that he's not coming. You see what I'm saying? They know he's not coming. Holy Manuel. You see what I'm saying? But we are here, and they reject I. And that's how it was then. Okay? That's how it was then, 2,000 years ago. Okay? I had to come with a band, okay, for people to be convinced. Okay? But you think if I came alone like that, like, look, then I was the son of John the Baptist, who is my Moses of that day, who was a mighty man, a mighty angel, and everyone respected him and feared him, including Herod. And many in authority feared him, as they fear my father Sizzla. Do you understand? And so here comes the son now. Well, they have to respect him too, right? Well, okay, he becomes a doctor of the law. He becomes the high priest in Jerusalem for 1 year. Judgment. Do you understand? For 1 year. He's the one, Joshua Gamala. It's in the Midrash. He's the one that made the vote box out of gold. You remember in the book of Acts where it says that they had to elect a new disciple to replace Judas? Well, it was him who was high priest that year. Do you understand? And he was replaced, you see, by an elder by the name of Matthias, who was Syrian Hebrew Israelite and very close to Herod. You understand? So, in the judgment, what I'm saying is, I was very, very powerful, and I had a clique. I had a crew. My disciples, they were all there. You understand? So this is what convinces people that, okay, yes, he's something because he has that support and that following. Well, in this time we're forward, it's all symbolic, which means that man shall live by faith. Okay, man shall not live by bread alone, but by the words that proceeded out of the mouth of God. You see what I'm saying? So in this time, you must live by faith. In this time, my disciples, they're there. They don't have to come out. Live by faith. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because it's I and I them are hail as Rastafari. When them hear Rastafari, same time, in this time. See? They don't have to come out and say nothing to you. You should know. If in this time you really need them to come out and tell you that this man is the Messiah, that's your judgment. Do you understand? You need me to come out and show you. I come and I counsel you. You can't come and counsel me. So I come and I tell you who King David is. I come and I tell you who Moses is. You could all deny it all you want, but show me where is Moses and where is the David of this generation and where is the Aaron of this generation. They're here. Where are they? And they have to be mighty, and they have to be the offspring of mighty ones that did mighty works before them. Okay, well, I'm doing the mighty works in my Father's name. He gave me the powers to do them. Some people are talking about them as superhero, and how we're all superheroes. It's not normal in an unnormal world. And how both kids lose their superpowers, but some of them still have their superpowers. Yeah, man, they still do. But I have more superpowers than all those kids combined. That's because I was born again, which means, like the Bible tells you, you need to be born again. You need to be born again in Rastafari. We're the born again Christians. You understand? So you need to be born again, and then you will know how to use your powers. Be truly born again in Rastafari and know that He's a living God, and that Bob Marley is His anointed one. And then Peter. And then my grandfather, do you understand? Starting there in this new found revelation of Christ, since Christ comes in a new name, and He came in the new name of Rastafari, which means head creator in Amharic, and in Ge'ez it means Prince of Peace. Rastafari. He is the Prince of Peace. And the Bible says that is what His name shall be. And His name, Rastafari, means Prince of Peace. Indeed. You see what I'm saying? Our Ababa Janai. You know what I'm saying? Glorify Him and heal our mother and worship them. You know? Yeah, man. To the fullness of the heart. Yes, one blessed heart of love. Heart of celebration. You know what I'm saying? Rastafari lives. Give thanks and praise. See, now let me tell you something. See, because this is a quick rundown. It's a judgment. A lot of you religious people don't understand what's coming right now. When this bomber rascal Antichrist is revealed, okay, and as I told you, he's going to play multiple roles. It's going to be so easy to catch you in his net, okay, because he's going to come with the solution for everything and say we need a new money. We just had the damn Paris agreement in Rome the other day. You saw it. It's on the altar. It's all symbolic. The Pope calling Biden the greatest warrior for peace. Okay, he's calling him the Prince of Peace. Okay, but we all know who's in the shadows. See? So when you see Joe Biden there with all those leaders and they segregate him, Joe, like Joseph, who was separated from his brothers and who was given the crown and the throne of Judah and the scepter, and then Judah gave it to Joseph, okay? He had to relinquish it to Joseph. And then Joseph reinstated it. Glitch. He reinstated the crown and the scepter, which is the throne, to Judah, okay? And the guy there, the bomber world there, is a Leo, okay? Okay. Well, that's the judgment. Catch the play. Know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Know what's going on, man. It's a judgment. See? It's a judgment. Anyways, yeah, it's all symbolic, you know, just like China launched, or was it NASA? They launched some space capsule and they didn't receive a signal from the damn thing for about a half hour. Well, that's all prophecy in the book of Revelation. It tells you about these things taking place. Okay? And there's nothing new under the sun. See? Indeed, there's a space war going on. China, Russia, America. Yeah, man. So make them go on, man. Make them go on. You got Russia. They got their troops on the Ukrainian border like they're ready to go to war. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. The war soon starts. See? The war soon starts. Yep. Even the swallow has a place where she may rest her young. But the son of man has no place to rest his head. And that's the judgment. Yes, indeed. As I said, it was all written. Seeing the Son of Man will be rejected. So, it is of no shock that I find myself out here abandoned by the world, because the same world abandoned my people. Some of you don't think we're nice because we don't have things, we don't have little apartment and house and car and job, and you don't think we're secure. That's your security. As soon as you lose that, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I don't work for Babylon. I work for my people. I'm a superhero for the poor and the have-nots, the shelterless, the needy, the orphans. Okay? The homeless, the meek, the hungry, those suffering. You see what I'm saying? Hungry be fed, naked be clothed, sick, nourished, aged, protected, and the infants be cared for. You all had your superheroes, okay? You all had all your damn superheroes. Superman, Batman, Iron Man, whatever. The whole Avengers crew. You had Guardians of the Galaxy, Spider-Man, you don't know. Ross Clark, yeah, Hulk. I guess that's the Avengers, them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course the Hulk has to be green. Well, I am Mr. Green. King Emmanuel, my grandfather is Mr. Green, the same green man, Alcazar, they speak about in the Quran, the archangel, the green one, the green man. Do you understand? Most natural. Most natural. So, I mean, yo, they even gave you Spawn, okay? They gave you He-Man, they gave you Conan, they gave you Transformers, they gave you, my gosh, Power Rangers. You know what I'm saying? And it don't stop there. You know, yeah, that includes the female superheroes too. She-Ra, Wonder Woman, Superwoman. You see what I'm saying? Catwoman, Storm. You had all these superheroes, man. Tarasclat. And not one of them were real. Not one of them. You know what I'm saying? And you people love the movies. Yo, hey, man. There was the comic book era, the cartoon era. You know what I'm saying? And now Superman's gay. His son's gay. You know what I'm saying? As Solar Man appears on the scene. Okay? I created my own superhero. The R-Man, the Rasta Man, I-Man, I am the Solar Man. I am also Lava Man. I am also Magma Man. I am also the Birdman, or the Black Bird. I am also the Black Panther. I am also the Black Lightning. I am also Zombie Man. I am also, yo, Mr. Freeze. You know what I'm saying? I am all of them. You see what I'm saying? In this judgment, like you guys, and I told you when I first started the show, Black Lightning, all the coincidences, yo, what the heck, Garfield High, this, that. Henderson is Black Lightning's friend, the detective, you know, and I could go on, and I told you, well, it's because, yo, this is our script. You see what I'm saying? I mean, they read Black Lightning, then they came with Black Panther. Huh? And that captivated your minds, especially my people. That really captivated you, eh? Black Panther, boy. Yeah, man. Well, I am the Black Panther, and I'm also a son of David, Ras Boanerges, okay? Bongo Watto, the David of his generation. Do you understand? I'm his great grandson. Do you understand? Which means, say, I'm here the Black Lightning, because Ras Boanerges means head of the Sons of Lightning. Do you understand? And I'm a son of the Sons of Lightning. All of them. You see what I'm saying? So I'm here the Black Lightning. Do you understand? This judgment. Anyways, man. The sun belted out a halo this morning. Okay? CME. Okay? One huge flare. Earthbound. Okay? Yeah, if you go on Paul Bugley or Paul Ugly, 5 ways of energy cracks, open another solar flare. Yes, man, you go on Nemesis Maturity, Earth-directed 1.7 class flare, and coronal mass ejection. Do you understand? Which means solar and plasma storm. You understand? I am the plasma man. Do you understand? Magma man. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's the judgment, man. Big earthquake. Above on earth, 2,000 feet above ground earthquake in Utah. Do you understand? Huge. Okay, 6 point in La Palma. Yo, La Palma bust up. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Check out Mike Morales. Okay, Morales, and check out the sky and see what's happening in your sky. Morning dew. You see the damn, you know, judgment. I mean, yo, you got plasma tornadoes inbound now. You know what I mean? Plasma and solar tsunamis, man. Yeah, man, it's the judgment. See, I am Mr. Universe. Do you understand? I am Mr. Goldfinger. Can't forget that boy there. Sean the Connery. But James Bond. I am the son of James. Okay? No Bond, just James. Straightforward. Yeah, I guess you can call me Bond still, you know, because I mean, I bind on up in the judgment still. Do you understand? Most naturally, and they bonded me up. I remember one time, 2,000 years ago, they crucified me. Your world, you crucified me. Do you understand? And bound me hand and foot. You understand? Naked. in this judgment. Yeah. Bigger judgment, people. You understand? Yeah, more earthquakes. All about the place, man. It's rocking. It's rocking. It's rocking. You see? So, hear what this Antichrist is going to do. Yeah, so, well, we got to come up with a new economy, because this is what this whole Paris Accord is about, right? Our Paris Agreement. Okay? Yeah, man, one big new economy. You understand? The Pope is backing it. You already know. Yeah, man, and he just gave power to the Ross Clot beast. You understand what I'm saying? And in 1 hour, they got their bomba blood clot power. You understand? It's all symbolic. Read between the lines, man. Read between the lines. See? Anyways, yeah. So, uno just wait. But they're gonna say, in order for all of these countries to have access to this new economy now, you have to ensure that all of your people are rascalot, not necessarily vaccinated, but most of the population has to be vaccinated, and everybody's on board with the plan that in order to access this money, they invest the money in whatever. In order for anybody to access these businesses, venues, services, functions, they need to be vaccinated. Okay? That's the judgment. And told you it was gonna come to this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people acting like, oh, it's nothing. Let's just do it. Whatever. Okay, that's you. That's your choice. Okay? We, the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress, do not support the vaccine. You understand what I'm saying? Because it is still in trial phase, first of all, and there are people who have lost their lives and have had adverse effects. If you go on VAERS, okay, vaccination adverse event reporting system, okay, and the CDC, you'll see that. You see what I'm saying? So nobody could really condemn anybody for saying, you know what, they don't want to get the vaccine. Plus, I mean, people have other reasons why they don't want to get it. Religious reasons, health reasons. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, yo, no, man. That is your choice. That is your choice. You see what I'm saying? I, man, can't support that. Because what are they really doing? Eh? How much people didn't get the damn thing? Forget about that. How many people know people that actually got COVID and died from it? Do you see what I'm saying? I know many people that got it and they recovered without getting of access. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know anyone who actually succumbed. You know? So I don't know what's going on. But, and I know what's going on, and I'm telling you what's going on. See? I'm saying I don't know what they think they're really doing. Like, what are they really trying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who are they trying to fool? But because people are so busy and everybody wants to live their life and you don't really want to focus on what's really going on, well, then for sure, man, you might just go and get the thing. You know? But the Rastafari, Naya Bingi, all Rastafari, Bobo Shanti, and I said no. See? Because first of all, them didn't even give I rights. Okay? We still want repatriation, international, fundamentally, universally, 4 winds. Okay? Under my grandfather's government, my father's government. See? And Rastafari. Royal Ethiopia, Haile Selassie, Judah Coptic Church. You know what I'm saying? Naya Bingi. These are the governments who are there. You understand? It's like president, vice president, secretariat, and treasurer. Do you understand? These are the 4 governments, 4 winds, international. You see what I'm saying? So, no, you didn't even give I rights. You didn't give I nothing. See? And you're still fighting I and I the most. And like how we stand for the poor above all governments, well then they give I and I the biggest fight. And so then I have to turn to the people for support, but then the people are gonna act like, oh well what man, you support all kind of things in a life, man. People go to church and them support the church, them give money to the pastor or put money in the basket. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, same thing with mosque, same thing with synagogue, same thing with all religions, man. The people that, you know, attend these mosques and these religious functions and stuff like that. You understand? Those who are in the religion now, they support it. You understand what I'm saying? But this is a religion for the world. Okay? The first of its kind. Which means all religions are contained within this UFCI, this United for Change initiative. You see what I'm saying? So I minister for all of you, to all of you, fight for all of you. You understand what I'm saying? Especially the suffering, the meek, the godly, man, the good. You know what I'm saying? The orphans. You already know. So no, I'm not wrong in asking you for support because I work very hard. Glitch, I work extremely hard, and you already know this system is not supporting me. They're making it harder and harder and harder for me, which means I'm more judgment. Do you understand? It's really as simple as that. You know what I mean? But from you're supposed to do the right thing. You understand? Me not care how little, they don't matter to me. Rastafari, I know that. You see what I'm saying? But make a contribution, because in this time, in this judgment, it's going to be different. You understand? Those who know now and don't do it, it's going to be a severe judgment for you. You see what I'm saying? Because I am your Messiah. Yeah? And I do this work for you. So if you don't support I can't support you. And that means more judgment. That means that this work that I'm doing is not for you. See? And you will not be saved in this judgment. Do you understand? So you want to sit there and doubt that this is real? That's up to you. You understand? At the end of the day, I called for support, I called for help, and those who have it, they should help. See? Because I have it. See? I have the real riches. Yeah? And I give it freely. See? While most of them, they tell you got to pay up on money, or you have to join this and join that and all kind of thing. It's like, it's really messed up. It's like, let's say now, I don't know, there's an area in the city, I mean, especially COVID now, right? COVID now, this is what's going on now. So the government just wants to make money now. So you don't know, everywhere now, they're charging people to park. This is what they're trying to do now, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Any whatever, it could be a local business, government business, it don't matter, anything, you know what I'm saying? You gotta pay. You understand? And now you see more people going. You understand? To these places and parking up their cars. You know? I just noticed this recently. So that's what it is. If I would have came and said, yo, money, and this is all about money, and yo, you already know, well, then surely I would get that support. But yo, just know, sir, it's bigger than that. You all keep shining in this judgment, my people. We are stars. Gotta go. Bless.